So I'm seeing it all over the place. Republicans voted down a bill that would help and provide additional health care to veterans. And we're going to dive in and explain exactly why, because it's actually not the Republicans doing something bad. It's the Democrats.
Hey, propagandist. I noticed you didn't cite a single source in that almost 3-minute long rambling video of yours. Like, y'all know we can go and read the bills, right? Like, every iteration of the bill, it's online for us to be able to read and see how the voting went. Because it had nothing to do with Democrats trying to sneak something into the bill. It was revoted on as a technicality, because the Senate attempted to add in a tax provision, and all funding, financing, and taxes have to originate in the House. See, revenue measures must originate in the House, and since the House had never taken into account that tax provision, they had to revote on it first. And the revision that went to the House stripped out that provision. The one that was being voted on the Senate also stripped out that provision. So they stripped out a provision that would have given tax-free buyouts of doctors' contracts. But we know why the Republicans voted against it. They told us why they voted against it. Texas Republican Chip Roy argued against the bill, telling colleagues the bill spends about $285 billion that we don't have, meaning Republicans did not want to fund a veteran health care bill. And this is the trend for Republicans on any health care bills, not just veterans. A health care bill comes up and veterans go, how are we going to afford it? But it's always interesting because in 2007, they were able to afford shipping my ass to Iraq and making me live next to a burn pit. But when it's I need you to honor the contract with me that I signed when I enlisted in the Army and give me the health care that you promised me, you can't afford it. And both the Legion and the VFW share that same sentiment. To the Republican Party, veterans are nothing more than a flag that they can wave to try to gather up support and votes. But when it comes time to actually do action and take care of veterans, they never follow through. So one day you'll learn what the rest of us already learned, and maybe one day you guys will learn to cite your sources.